Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, you want tobacco? Sugar?
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
Randy and Drew have focused on the pretty areas of their home, while ignoring the gritty, putting their son's safety at risk, with fire hazards inside.
What we've got here is a disaster waiting to happen.
And a death trap outside. This place could fall this way. It could fall that way. It could cave in itself. I'm Kristi Hansen. I'm a contractor and a plumber. Hey, I know life gets hectic, but that's no reason to neglect your home. So I'm gonna step in and help these homewreckers. I'm off to Randy and Drew's, but before I meet them, I want to meet their house first and see what it has to tell me. Oh, it's cute. It's looking pretty solid and good. Somebody's been taking good care of this house for a long time. So I see we've got all the original windows on here since it's going to be maybe a little drafty and cool inside. Don't like the look of that, though. And these front steps look pretty dodgy to me. You can see that the moisture's really getting to this deck. It's peeling off all of their grip coating they have on here. I can feel that they're leaning back a little bit. So that means when you're coming down the stairs, they're falling forward. And this is a safety hazard.
How are you, Kristi? Nice to see you. I think Kristi's probably going to sort of focus on things that might be dangerous for our son.
2, 3,
Woohoo!
We adopted Jack very quickly. It was the best thing that ever happened to us.
Well, we always say that Jack were the three musketeers. Okay, so this is one of the rooms we renovated, our kitchen just around the corner here.
hold on a sec.
Hey, you like that?
Is this a welcome mat?
This is not. No, this portion of the wall came down. We've definitely spent some money on this house that wasn't important for the functionality of the house. We didn't want to be embarrassed when people walked in. Now, this is the first thing we did. When we moved in, we dumped all of our money into this reno.
How much did the kitchen cost you guys?
About 30.
Well, it looks nice. All right, so do you want to take me into the dining room?
It's right over here.
Okay, let's
Sure,
check it out.
come on.
We spent a lot of money on paint and moldings and stuff and laying down a new floor that we've done, which was purely aesthetic.
So how much did you spend in this room?
I think we spent about $5,000.
Does that include the cost of your fancy new furniture here?
Well, we spent a bit too much on the chairs.
What I see with Randy and Drew is that they're spending a lot of money on this kitchen and their dining room. I see this over and over and over again. You have to learn how to spread that money around to other areas, especially if there's safety concerns involved. All right, so you guys have anywhere else you want to show me?
Let's go look at the basement.
Excellent, I love the basement. Lead the way.
Thank you.
It's the one unfinished room in the house, and it's filled with a lot of junk.
It sure is, hey? My first feeling in the mechanical room was suffocation.
Storage is an issue.
This is the heart of your home.
Indeed.
I just revere that room. It needs to be protected, it needs to be cleaned, it needs to be wide open. This room is allowed to be unfinished.
Yep.
It's allowed to, be open and have brick. That's okay. What's not okay is building a tower of stuff around it. Gas equipment needs combustion air. It needs room to operate. Otherwise, it's a fire hazard.
It's just stuff.
Stuff.
And we, yeah.
You can drown in stuff.
I was a bit embarrassed, and I just really wanted to get out. The lack of storage would be remedied with a garage, because then a lot of the stuff that's in that utility room, we can actually put into the garage.
When Kristi walks into the garage, I think your jaw's going to probably hit the floor.
This is our garage.
Oh my God. Well, that doesn't fit with this house at all, does it?
We would not put a car in it.
We should barely be putting ourselves in it.
Come on in, don't be scared.
After you. I don't like what I'm seeing over there. We have no connection to anything up here, and we have no connection to anything down here. And it's all coming in. It's like I'd kick it to demonstrate to you what it's going to do, but I don't want it to fall down on me.
The secret to ignoring that garage is to cover it with pretty vines and flowers.
My secret, it's twofold. One is wine, and the other one is I turn my head in the opposite direction.
I've got this delusional thought that it's going to last for 5 more years.
Your style of thinking is very common. It's because we don't want to spend money on the ugly stuff. We want to spend money on the pretty stuff. I can see that it has gone downhill for its whole life. This place could fall this way. It could fall that way. It could cave in itself.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about Jack more than anyone right now because he's going to get hurt in there. The question is when. I think it's time for you guys to have a wake-up call, and I'm going to give it to you. So these guys don't really get it quite yet, so I've got something in store for them. I'm pretty excited about it. They have no idea what's going on.
Oh, it's firemen!
Well, we understand there's a bit of a problem here, and we're here to be proactive today.
I was actually in denial up until the fire truck actually stopped in front of the house. I still thought, no, it's just going by.
Keep going.
You know, what we've got here is a disaster waiting to happen that basically can put you guys in a lot of harm's way. Just last week, we had a fire. It completely destroyed the home, and it was because of the clutter around a hot water tank just like this.
You know, without trying to make up a million excuses, it's just in the day-to-day of a million details, and sometimes these things just get sort of kicked under the rug.
We don't take this lightly. We take this very, very seriously.
Got to get you guys working on this.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
It's the last site to visit, the garage.
You've got a problem here. We're dealing with some really, really cold nights, so a squatter type of a person looking for a little bit of shelter needs to light himself a little fire, and he's got more than enough material to do so. It puts you guys in great danger because this is so close to your home, but it also puts your neighbors in danger.
I think that they were ready to get a little bit of a wrist slapping. Deep down, they know everything he was saying was correct. This is likely to turn into disaster. There's no maybe. So rest assured that that's why I'm here. I want to take this puppy down and give you guys a fresh garage, which in turn will move some of that clutter out of your mechanical room. It'll give it somewhere to go.
It's very difficult for people to come in and tell you how you're screwing up. The wake-up call is good, I'll say that. All right.
All right, fellas. Where do you begin with something like this? This is a complete teardown. We got to dig it all up. But we have a little bit of a hiccup in this beautiful tree.
Yeah, it's one of the things that we loved about the backyard when we first bought the house.
And when you look out of the dining room windows, that's what you see is the canopy of green.
We can't just get in there guns blazing and tear it out.
Yeah.
Bear in mind with these numbers, this is guesstimating, right? We don't know what we're going to run into, but this is how it looks to me. You know there's more.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a 2 or a 3, go ahead.
It is a large number.
That's a big nut. Yep.
I'm going to pitch in $8,000 towards that.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
That's in materials and labor.
Yeah, perfect, thanks.
And then also out of this, give me a favor or help me out when there's another homeowner that needs something from you guys, so you can share some of your experience.
We'd be happy to.
This is what you're looking at for your number.
Right.
And it's nothing to shake a stick at, hey?
We will find a way to make it work.
I want to get started. What do you say?
Do it.
We agree.
So let's get going then. After I make the first cut, it's Randy and Drew's turn to put in a little ceremonial sweat equity.
Thank you.
Start peeling the shingles off.
All right.
Nice.
Nails good in those days. Who knows what they're going to discover when they dig down, so we're sort of bracing ourselves.
This is certainly not the biggest tool we'll be using today. It's gonna be awesome. Got an excavator here today. And I'm driving it.
You gotta find that right-hand wall's gonna cave in on you.
I've got my project manager, Gordon, helping me spot any moves that would damage the tree. I want to be careful with that wisteria, too.
Let me grab that, and you can keep doing that.
Go,
So cool, right?
I'm a little bit sad. I guess I had more of an attachment to that old garage than I thought.
Good job.
Yes, I love this process. It's awesome because that's the best way to handle this. Yay.
That was great.
Like a clean slate.
Since it stopped raining, yes, let's take advantage of that and make these stairs a little safer. Because with the bare wood here, when it gets wet and it gets icy, it's scary.
Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do. This is just grip tape, and we just stick it on the stairs. I'll put it along the edge because we tend to catch the edge of the stairs.
Safety first. How many times have I told the neighbors to be careful when they leave? Such a quick fix, you know?
You know what? I don't need to be doing this.
All
Drew,
right.
why don't you do it?
I'll jump in? Okay. 2 per stair?
Yeah, that's what my thought was. So you guys think you got control of this?
I think we do.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to demo.
All right.
Have fun, guys.
Thank you very much.
After being so careful around the tree. Good morning, how you doing?
Very well, you?
Good. With the old concrete pad gone, it's now clear that Randy and Drew's beloved willow might be in danger.
Based on some rough measurements that we've done previously here, looks like we do have an issue with the tree.
Yeah, because the roots are going to be extending. If we put the foundation where we want it to be, we have to cut right through the roots.
My concern is that if we have a big, strong wind, that it might just topple over.
So what's the deal, Phil? Can we have a garage and this tree? So, Phil, what's the deal? Can we have a garage and this tree?
The homeowners basically have 2 choices. One would be to move the entire west wall 3 feet in and have a smaller garage altogether. The other choice would be to just make a jog in that particular corner to avoid taking too much of the tree root systems out and allow still to have the garage built. And the third and ultimate option would be take the tree right out. We'll end up with the garage where it's supposed to be.
Got it. Do you like the tree or do you like the garage?
Bingo.
Thank you for your information. All right, Randy, I got 3 options for you here.
Oh, and again, now you're just bumming the hell out of me. Losing 3 feet of space in this garage would be my first choice.
I like having as much land available as possible.
Agreed.
So I think we have our decision made.
Yeah, the decision's made. I'm not even consulting Drew. He's got other things to know. He'd agree. Trust me, he'd agree.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he'd agree on this.
Well, our very anxious Phil wants to get at her then. He wants to start some digging. Even though the garage is smaller, it's still a huge amount of space for them to move all that crap from inside their house and from in that mechanical room, put it in its proper place, outside in the garage. Because we demolished this to below the ground, we're pouring a new concrete foundation. Next, Gordon and the other trades are framing up a new 17 by 23 garage using sturdy fir and spruce 2x6 planks. This garage is never coming down. While construction continues, I've got a surprise visitor for Randy and Drew. Steven, another client of mine, is here to pass on his experience.
Hey, how's it going?
Steven. Nice to see you
nice
again.
to see you.
Hey.
Hey,
How you doing,
guys.
Steven? Good to see you.
It's pay it forward time. You're here to help them out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm shocked, nay appalled that you guys have what I see right here. So guys, at our house, the reason we had a leak downstairs was we had a cable installation from a satellite dish come in to the house, and it didn't get caulked. That was part of the reason we had rot and a structural issue with the house.
$10,000.
I mean, someone even started here, I guess, right? But
And then they just left the holes. So you guys, we have a few of these holes to work on, and where the screw is here, fill it with a little bit of silicone so that we have that seal. All right, guys, have fun.
I gotta admit, Kristi is a real taskmaster when she first came in, and it's nice to know we've got some company.
Steven's damage was caused by 2 tiny holes in the side of his house. We had that. There were 4 on the side of our house, so I'm glad he helped us to avoid potential issues 4 years down the road.
I'm gonna leave the boys to it while I keep things moving on that garage. Good, how you doing?
Doing well.
Where are we out here? Looks good.
Everything's been going great. It's framed up really nicely. The only problem is that the window we received is about 5 inches too tall for the opening.
The The window's not going in today, is
The
what
window's
we're
not going to
saying.
be going in today, and this is going to need some reframing and resheeting.
Why don't you move on to whatever you can, and I'll get this figured out.
I can do the back window.
Thank you. The window problem is getting solved. And the garage door is on track. Hello? Oh, what's this?
The deal with this stuff is it's a composite tile. It's guaranteed for 50 years.
Oh, I love it. What's it made of?
It's made with 20% recycled water bottles and limestone.
Oh my God, that's awesome. It feels like it's indestructible.
It is a solid tile. You have no worries about this thing ever rotting.
This is awesome. I love this. After 4 months of permits and weather delays, we've got a new concern. So, any problems that you've run into?
Drainage seems to be an issue. It rained that night and it was full of water, and we had to get it pumped out for the inspection. Right then, the drainage wasn't that good. Exactly.
Is it also because this is high, so it's running
Everything did
off
filter in
into
there,
this?
and that's the part of it I don't know if it's going to be an issue. Maybe we should give Ivani a call and just see if that could be a problem.
Yeah, because we don't want to backfill this and have it puddling. Do you think that we're going to have a problem here once it's backfilled?
No, you shouldn't have, because all the water will go through the rock, right? The water is all supposed to be in the gravel.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we should be all good, you think, once we get the gutters hooked up?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, thanks a lot, Les. We're good. Now that we know for sure that drainage won't be an issue, we're working quickly to insulate the inside and protect the garage outside. Well, this is not ready at all. We're doing a reveal today, right?
Hopefully.
I feel like there is an overwhelming amount of work to do.
And that's normal. It's all happening.
I need some of those good vibes because I'm sweating bullets.
That's your job, mate.
With so many things left to do, I know something's gonna get missed. We were never touching this?
Not that I was ever aware of, no.
I remember saying to Randy and Drew, like, yeah, you're gonna be able to reclaim this little zone as a play spot for your kid. They're gonna be shocked.
Alrighty.
Gordon and his team jump into action, grading the ground so it looks tidy and gives Randy and Drew more usable yard space. To complete the drainage system, the gutters are formed and custom cut to fit on site. That looks awesome, doesn't it? The landscapers are resetting the paving stones removed during construction. But there's still a lot to do and not a lot of time. How much do you guys have to do?
Not too much.
Ah, I like that kind of talk. As part of our storage solution for the boys, we've got new shelving units, just in the nick of time. We're doing pretty good, hey, for our timing, actually.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
My hope is that everything is going to go from their mechanical room into their garage. All right, so that's it. The racks are in. The electrician is just about finished here. The gutter guys, they're almost done themselves. And the construction crew setting the deck, they're all finished. So, I'm gonna go get ready. It's reveal time.
We're very excited, and it feels like it's been going on a fair amount of time.
I am delighted with what I'm handing over to Randy and Drew. Okay, guys, here it goes.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Yeah, that is beautiful.
Go around.
Jump, all right.
Go around. Aha.
Hey!
Yeah, get down here. Wow.
That looks good. Couldn't be happier. It's fantastic. It's
Isn't
really,
it
really great.
beautiful?
Yeah. We love it.
I want it to stay neat and tidy, and
good luck with that.
I don't want Jack to kick a soccer ball against this garage ever.
Well, do you know what's awesome about it? You know, this siding, it's a cement board. It's super resilient. That's gonna last 50 years.
Durable will work.
Things like moss and moisture don't want anything to do with it.
Nice.
Same with the roof.
And I love that it's something reused.
All of this stuff is eco. We had our ups and our downs, and it was tough, and we got her done, and everyone held it together. Couldn't be happier.
We're really thankful that you were able to save that tree in the back. I'm really happy that you guys made that a priority.
Oh, thank you. I have a mighty awesome team. This thing was about that guy.
Absolutely.
And the safety of him being back here.
Yeah,
And now the door locks, so we can't go in there.
Does it? Should we go check it out?
I don't know if it does.
Let's go.
All right.
Hold on. Let's get in there.
Oh, look at this.
It is very
great.
echoey.
That's a really great rack.
Wow, this is awesome.
We can fill this with boxes and I'm kidding.
crap.
Yeah.
And where is that stuff coming from?
It's coming from the storage room, soon to be the office.
It's a little fire truck.
Now
What is that? And 3 fire extinguishers.
Captain Gabe would be very happy with that garage and those extinguishers. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you letting us in your home.
And we appreciate everything you've done.
I think I was a bit delusional about the old garage, letting, Jack go in a little bit. Comparing that old garage to the garage I have now, I have to give my head a shake because that was an unsafe garage.
It's so exciting to see something that's such a clean slate that we have so many plans for and can't wait to get rolling on them.